What's up, Gamecock Nation? How y'all doing this evening? Welcome back into another video. Hey, be sure you guys are hitting that like, share, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear y'all's opinion on this video. Hit that subscribe button, though. That's important. Trying to grow this channel. Had a good little spike in subscribers over the last couple of days. I really appreciate that. Appreciate everybody for jumping on board with me. Let's enjoy this ride. Have a good time. Talking a lot of Gamecock stuff, basketball, football, baseball, whatever the case may be. Come along and enjoy that. I do appreciate each and every one of you. South Carolina is South Carolina on the rise in recruiting? Are they going to hit a hot streak here going down the stretch of July into August? Right now, currently, when the last time I looked, probably a few minutes ago, they were ranked 40th in the 247 composite rankings after South Carolina picked up two commitments over the span of the last 2 days, Wednesday night and Thursday. That's right, 4-star offensive lineman Kamari Blair chose South Carolina over Tennessee and Ole Miss last night. Shocking, honestly. I'm shocked he picked South Carolina over Tennessee because he is from the Clarksville area in Tennessee. I don't know, I saw on X that, some Tennessee fans are chopping it up saying that Tennessee backed off of him. They didn't go all in on him. They got someone else in mind. Same person South Carolina's got in mind, but I'll talk about him in a minute. But I heard, that's what they were saying on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, that Tennessee kind of backed away from him or whatever and didn't want to throw a whole bunch at him because they got other things in the works with another offensive lineman. But still, South Carolina was able to grab that young man from the state of Tennessee. Coach Beamer, the staff, the players, they all developed a real good relationship. He mentioned in an interview that it was the brotherhood of South Carolina, the family, the culture of Coach Beamer and the staff and the players that drew him to South Carolina. And Coach Teasley was a big factor as well. He really likes Coach Teasley. And if you speak to most Gamecocks about Coach Teasley, he's got some work to do with that offensive lineman to get it real good, because as long as he's been there, South Carolina's offensive line has been pretty bad, to say the least. So he's got faith in Coach Teasley. I think this is a big year for the offensive line to take a good step forward and become a great offensive line to help protect Lenore's, help open up running lanes for whether it's Faison, Attaway, Fuller, Howell, whoever the running back is. It doesn't matter. Put in a name. It's time for the offensive line to come together and be an elite offensive line. And adding depth, adding pieces to compete is a good start, is a good place to start. It lays a good foundation. And like I said, we shall see. We shall see if it pans out with Teasley and the offensive line this year. But going back to recruiting, it was great to get him in the mix for the class of 2026. And he's a big old boy, 6'6", 280, real solid offensive tackle. So South Carolina got a great piece last night. Also today, Tristan Lewis, 3-star safety out of the Greenwood area of South Carolina, committed to Coach Beamer, Coach Gray. Another diamond in the rough, possibly with a 3-star safety coming in. Torian Gray, he is one of the best, if not the best, defensive back coach out there. He's done some work with some 3-stars and turned them into second, third round draft picks in the NFL. And why not Tristan Lewis, right? Why not Tristan Lewis? Why not DQ Smith? Why not Judge Collier? Whoever's still on the roster, why not? He can do that. This guy coming in, he's going to add another piece to the defensive back room. Another, like I said earlier, another diamond for Coach Gray to polish up and turn into a second round draft pick. Still got, as far as recruitment, still got Landon Duckworth going to be committing tomorrow. Will he choose South Carolina? Will he choose Auburn? That's who he's down to. We shall see. I think it is going to be South Carolina. I think South Carolina's going to get the commitment from him. Yeah, I know he was once committed to South Carolina. I get that. And I know some Gamecock fans may be not as excited about the commitment or his commitment tomorrow, whether or not he chooses South Carolina or Auburn. But I think he's coming to South Carolina. I think he stepped back from his commitment earlier, got to see a lot more out there. And I think he sees a good path, a good trajectory that Coach Beamer has his team going on. And I think he wants to be a part of that ride. And I think he chooses South Carolina tomorrow. I could be wrong, and that's fine. I'll own up to it. But I think he recommits to South Carolina tomorrow, and that's going to boost South Carolina's rankings. Some people on X have said that if Duckworth commits tomorrow, it could boost us up all the way up to like 25. I don't know how true that is, or I'm not a recruiting guru as far as numbers and things like that. But it's going to give us a good boost in the recruiting rankings if he does commit tomorrow to South Carolina, and we shall see. We shall see if it does or not. And just like Tennessee, like I said earlier, they have a big offensive lineman they're going after. We're also going after the same one. We're also in the mix with LSU and Ohio State for five-star offensive lineman Darius Gray out of the Virginia area, out of that DMV area that South Carolina likes to recruit in. And we shall see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. There's probably a lot of money being thrown at that young man to try to pick a school. Can we win this guy? I don't know. I'm not going to get on here and say we can or we can't, because you never know. Is money a factor for this young man? If it is, then I don't think we can beat the Ohio States, the Tennessees, the LSUs for that, unless we just got money out the wazoo that we're going to throw at this young man. And I don't know. Maybe Beamer would do that. Maybe that's why he missed on so many here recently. Maybe he's saving that money and want to throw it as much as he can to try to land Darius Gray. That would be a huge get. That'd be a huge get for the Gamecocks, a huge win in my opinion. And I would love to see. I would love to see us be able to land a young man like that. But if it ain't money, is it a culture thing? Is it a brotherhood thing? Is it a relationship that he's built with any coaching staff, whether it's LSU's, Ohio State, South Carolina, Tennessee? Is it possibly that could be his ultimate decision? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out when he commits. And right here in front of me, I really don't know when he's going to commit. So if anybody wants to leave a comment, let me know. I know he's going to be committing soon. I think he is, but I'm not 100%. I think I read one time it's in August, but I'm not sure. So if anybody knows, let me know. But that would be a huge get for Coach Beamer and the staff if they can land Darius Gray. That would really, really boost our recruiting class. But we shall see. South Carolina could be on the up and up on the recruiting trail, to close out July and bring in August. And but we shall see. We shall see. Just keep plugging away. Keep trusting in Beamer. I know it's hard. I got called out for my I'm not really saying not trusting him, but being frustrated with the whole recruiting process and not landing some of these in-state guys over the last couple of weeks. But I'm just a fan, just like everybody else, and every fan has their own perspective, their own way they feel about things. I guess you could say their own, like I said, their own perspective. So, with that being said, I want to know y'all's comments. Let me know what y'all think, how y'all think recruiting's going. Let me know what y'all think about Duckworth's commitment tomorrow. Whether you think he's going to commit to South Carolina, whether you think he's going to commit to Auburn. Let me know what you think about Darius Gray. Let me know. If you're a Tennessee fan, come on here and laugh and let me know that we can't beat y'all in that and getting that man or whatever. Let me know your thoughts on Gray, where y'all think he's going to end up. And I really appreciate everybody tuning in, and make sure you hit that like, share, comment, And most importantly, subscribe. And I hope I see you guys in the next video.